Hey guys, afternoon. Bobby from the Berkshires. Yes, I'm the guy who's vlogging my journey searching for a wife overseas. And if you guys have followed this channel, you know that my journey, I landed in the Philippines. Really love it. The women there, they get that deep traditional values. And I got a dating app for the Philippines, and I eventually found Amy Rose, and I just fell in love with that girl. And we've been talking for 2 months, and you all know that. I am in the Berkshires, is in Western Massachusetts. It's a beautiful day here. I'm at the lake, walking on the trail. Love it here. Love starting the day this way. I'm able to come in the morning because I don't work until 5. So yeah, so I'm Bobby from the Berkshires. Documenting my journey, vlogging it on my search for my wife, possibly. That's how going into it, that's what I did. I just said, I'm gonna document this journey and see if I can't find somebody, maybe I'll meet somebody. I got that dating app and I ended up in the Philippines. Love the culture, the women, deep Christian traditional values. On that dating app, after a few weeks, I found Emmy. I love that. I'm starting to fall in love with that girl. Anyway, so yeah, so my thoughts today, on this channel, I said I was gonna, this whole content is about my journey, searching for a wife overseas, everything I'm going through, my experiences as I'm learning, like, about the travel stuff, the emotional, mental, it's a lot. I mean, what I'm doing is a lot, and so yeah, I am, it's such a beautiful day. I'm just thinking about a few things, but yeah, so my journey, searching for a wife overseas from the United States, I decided that I was done with the dating scene here. I just wanted something different, and I thought possibly I could find something overseas, again, which led me to the Philippines, which led me to the dating app in the Philippines, and which led me to Emmy Rose, who I'm falling in love with, and I will be seeing her. I booked a ticket. I'm seeing her on September 8th to the 19th. So we've been talking for 2 months all the time, and it's just been so awesome. She went to a birthday party. She went to, I think I mentioned it yesterday, Emmy went to her aunt's birthday party. Her aunt turned 67, and she bought a cake, and she went there, and then she stayed actually 2 days. So they were in the Philippines. When there's a celebration, all the family gets together. It's kind of like here in the United States. We get together too, but over there it's a little bit more, a lot more family, I think. And she ended up staying with her aunt and her family, her sister and mom and dad and everybody and all the relatives at the aunt's house for 2 days. And so I'll be talking to her later tonight because she's 12 hours ahead. So when I go to work around, I call her around 6 p.m. my time, which is 6 a.m. her time. She usually wakes up around that time. But I'm so, I got a joy and a happiness that I hadn't had for a while. And I always talk about, even though I have this joy and happiness, that I think I met my wife, and she is just beautiful. I'm just so falling in love with this girl. Her eyes are beautiful. Her smile is beautiful. What she wants in life, her temperament is beautiful. Anyway, so even though that's all true, I've never been in a relationship. This is a long distance relationship, and for 2 months we've been talking all the time on video. I never been in a relationship where I was falling in love with somebody and I only seen him on video. You know what I mean? So this is totally different. Again, if you're a guy and you are done with the dating scene in the United States and you are wanting to go outside the country, but you don't know what to do. I didn't either, believe me. My friend married a girl from Thailand, so I'm like, wait, I'll go. And I was watching the videos on the Philippines and the culture, and I'm like, American guys going over to the Philippines. I mentioned that yesterday. Watching videos of guys going over there searching for a wife, possibly, and then a lot of them found wives. And you could see in the video, they're so happy, and that's what I want. So I chose the Philippines because the women there are exactly what I want. They want to be wives and mothers. They want to stay home and take care of the home and the children, and I'm gonna work hard to protect and provide and love her, and so for me it's perfect. So being in a relationship like this, 2 months of, you know, falling in love with a girl on video, just talking to her on like FaceTime and WhatsApp all the time. This is so foreign to me. You know what I mean? It probably for any else, if you end up meeting a girl overseas and you start to develop feelings for her, you know, but you haven't seen her yet in person, this is weird, right? But I have faith. I'm trusting the Lord that He's opening this door for me, and I pray. My hope is, based on what I know now, and everything that Emmy and I have been talking about, that she's going to be my wife. I really have no doubt. Again, the only thing is, this is so different because we haven't seen each other physically in person yet. But I'll be there in September until we get to talk for 2 more months, 3 more months. So now I'm thinking about it, getting to know her more and more. I probably should have booked a ticket earlier, even if it cost a few more hundred, because it's going to be tough to wait 3 months to physically see her. I want to jump through the phone already and kiss her and hug her, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you're a guy in the United States and you're done with the dating scene, take a leap of faith and go outside the country. Again, I didn't know where to start. I had no idea what I was doing. I saw the Philippine videos and I'm like, there's got to be a Filipino dating app. If you find somebody in Thailand, maybe there's a Thailand dating app, I'm sure. That's what I did. And then I went on that dating app, and for a couple of weeks I was scrolling and talking to girls, and just nothing really clicked, and I was ready to give up. And then Emmy Rose came on, and she's like, we need to see each other. We need to be on video right away. I want to make sure that you're the guy in your profile. And I'm like, I want to make sure you're the girl, the beautiful girl in your profile. And we did, and she was. And I'm just falling in love with this girl. Like, she's just so, she just makes me smile. Whenever I see her, I love that. You know what I mean? Marrying this girl and looking at her all the time and smiling, I can live with that. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, so you just got to start. You got to find a country, find a dating app, and then just start scrolling and just start the process, you know. And I have really joy and happiness that I haven't had in a while. I tell you, I haven't been happy in a long time. A lot of things going on in my family. It's tough, and it wasn't even just that. That's huge, obviously, but just not being happy. The dating scene, I met a lot of girls. I go out with girls at different times, but no one's really wanting to be serious. And I'm just done with that. Some girls are like, well, I'm going to wait. Let's take our time. And I'm like, I've wasted enough time. I talked about in my video, a bunch of my videos, that I used to be a drinker back in the day, and I was in that whole scene. I wasted so much time doing that, drinking and being with girls, all kind of girls, and like nothing. It was nothing. When you're in that lifestyle, that drinking lifestyle, and you're with girls like that, and I'm saying we're all drinkers and we're all acting crazy, nothing came out of it. But I got sober, and I'm serious. I want something serious, but I have to find a girl that really makes me smile. I didn't think that it was possible. A girl that makes me smile, makes me want to feel like I want to be a better man, and who has the same values and stuff, and wants to go the same direction. I'm like, it just seems so tough. But then Emmy came on, and we've been talking now. And so it's been 2 months of talking, getting to know her. She really does. She is so considerate of me already. Like the Filipino women, they have this gentle, quiet, loving, kind, considerate spirit. It's just in that culture. And and so they want to be wives. And so she wants to like be pleasing and loving to me. She's already so concerned about me driving, and like if I've had dinner, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's refreshing, to say the least. I say that all the time, but I don't know, if you're a guy and you're going to go outside the country because you're tired of the dating scene here in America, remember, you got to get your passport. It takes about 8 to 12 weeks. It's about $165. You got to have that first, obviously, before you go outside the country. So make sure you get your passport. Yeah, and so I never thought I'd find somebody who we have, you know, our values, what we want. I met a lot of girls, all right, that wanted what I want, but they didn't want it for like 5 more years. I'm like, I'm not waiting 5 years to hang around. It's not like I want to be married tomorrow, but I'm saying I want to go in that direction in a serious way. If we spend time together and build a relationship together and it's right, let's get married. Let's build a life. I'm not wasting any more time. But no girl that I met, there was one that I wanted to spend time with, I wanted to share a life with, but she wasn't ready. So I'm not waiting anymore. That's it. And so I said, I'm going to go outside the country. And yeah, so it led me to the Philippines, and then led me to that dating app, and then I found Emmy. So yeah, and so now I'm doing this I'm a YouTube vlogger, vlogging my journey. My journey and my experiences as I'm entering into this season in my life where I could possibly marry a girl from the Philippines. And I just adore this girl. Just 2 months of talking all the time. I could marry this girl, you know what I mean? But we got to meet, spend time together. We're going to spend 10 days together. In that 10 days, I think in the first day I'm going to know. As soon as I meet her and kiss her, I'm going to know, you know? And if everything's real, you know what I mean? And we've been transparent. Everything's been, you know. So, but when I see her, I'm gonna vlog this all the way through. You know, I'm gonna be making videos all the time, talking about my experiences, and it's tough too. Like I want to see her now. The summertime's, it's spring now. It's beautiful here in Western Mass, here in the Berkshires. It's beautiful right now, and yeah, I want to be her to be with me right now. You know what I mean? But I have to be patient. I always talk about that, being patient. I found somebody, and I'm like, she makes me smile. I mean, I want to see her and kiss her. You know what I mean? I want to go out to dinner. I want to hang out. I want to watch movies with her, lay down, like fall asleep, take a nap together, like kiss her a lot. You know what I mean? And so, but that's the tough part that I'm finding. You know, I'm just so thankful I was able to find somebody that I connect with. That's the tough part. Now that I have waiting till September. If I would have known what I know now, I would have booked it way sooner, even if it cost more. But I was like, well, I'll wait a few months. Just, you know, I booked it the first month, and I'm like, I'll wait 3 months just to get to know her. That's a good thing too, I get, you know. But now I could change it, but it's going to cost a lot more. So I'm just going to leave it this. I'm going to leave it at that. September 8th, I leave, right? So yeah, if you're a guy, just get your passport, find a country. I say the Philippines. If you're a Christian guy, perfect country. If you're a Christian guy and you want a Christian woman with deep Christian values, so like, go there. And if you do, leave a comment. I think my comment section is open. Say that you're gonna try to you're gonna go outside the country. You're gonna find a country, and you're gonna try to find a girl that you connect with, and then it could be possible. You know what I mean? I never thought it could be possible, honestly. You know what I mean? Seriously, I thought I'll just stay in the United States. I mean, I'll stay just dating, even though I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the girls, like not wanting to be serious, and maybe a lot of girls don't want to be serious with me. They just don't like me. I don't do it for them. Okay, that's fine. But I never had a problem my whole life with girls. I had a million girls in my whole life. I'm just saying, like, that wasn't the issue. Like, I'm getting older, I know. I'm not like what I used to be, I guess, but I'm just tired of them. Even if I meet girls, they're like, I'm gonna wait. I want to let's go slow. And it's not that I want to go fast. I want to be on the same page. Like, if we really care about each other, I want to marry so we can start enjoying our life together. You know what I mean? Go on vacations. I'm done with everything else. I'm done, again, wasting time. So, yeah, so today's a beautiful day, summertime. I'd love to have Emmy here with me. Again, maybe next year she'll be here with me. That would be so awesome. And I just was looking at, she sent me another picture of her, like, she sends me pictures. She took a picture when I have a lot of pictures of Emmy on my Facebook page if you want to see what she looks like. She's so beautiful. Beautiful smile, beautiful brown eyes, and she does it for me. I just looking at her, yeah, anyway, so, and then she sent me so many texts when she was at her aunt's. Like, there's no Wi-Fi. Her aunt lives in a province of Samar, and so there's no Wi-Fi. She could text, but she couldn't send videos. She did take a picture of the cake that she bought. That was cool. So she had a good time with her family. I'll talk to her tonight, but where was I going with that? But yeah, I got pictures of her on my Facebook page. If you want to see what she looks like, Emmy Rose. I call her Emmy. I just love that name. I love that nickname, Emmy. Anyway, so yeah, just go on there. You can see what she looks like. There's actually a video of her saying she was going in town to get some groceries, and she sent me a video saying, I'm going. So there's a video of her saying bye, so you can see her actually in video. And she's just so beautiful. I love her. I really could love that girl and marry her. And I hope that that's how it's going to go. So pray, if you're a Christian, pray for me that it goes that direction. If it doesn't and the Lord shuts that door, then I'll just be back where I was, you know what I mean? So, but I just wanted to make a video. I want this channel, I want to encourage somebody. If you're, like I said, if I wasn't happy, if you're like me and you weren't happy, and it's not that you don't meet girls, but no one seems to be like ready or want to, whatever, for whatever reason, going outside the United States, I didn't even think about that. I wasn't even like contemplating that. That didn't even come onto my radar. I didn't even, until my friend said he married a girl from Thailand again. And I'm like, wait, you did? Wait, so it's possible. So I'm telling you, it's possible. Find your country. Thailand women are beautiful too. Filipino women, I think if you're a Christian man, that's probably perfect for you. Vietnam, I heard really good things again about that too. But yeah, so it's possible. So if you're a guy and you're gonna start this journey, let me know. Just, hey, I'm gonna try to find a dating app in the country and try to meet somebody, and maybe it's possible. You know what I mean? And I just want something different, and different in a good way. Filipino women are different in a good way. They're not perfect. They're from a different culture, and they have a different what is sacred to them, and what is important to them. Here in America, it used to be the same way. Women used to be like deeply Christian, want to be wives and mothers, and I'm not saying all don't want to be, but there's a huge shift, and that's not how it is in America anymore. But in the Philippines, those values of being a wife and a mother are deeply embedded, and they want to love their husband, take care of their husband, and they expect, or they trust that their husband will provide, protect them, and care for them. That's what I want. If you want that, the Philippines probably would be the best place. So anyway, so yeah, it's possible. So that's my thought for today, is that, listen, if you're thinking about it, you're watching these videos, you're like, this guy's doing this. It is a lot. It's a huge step. Okay, whatever, financially, then mentally, emotionally, like, I'm putting my heart out there and falling in love with a girl on video that I haven't physically seen. That's huge. I don't want to get wicked hurt. What if something goes wrong and it's like, I just pray that it doesn't. I think everything is transparent and okay, but I don't know. So, it's a risk. If you're gonna do it, there's definitely a risk. And so there's that one, until I see her physically and we're together. Once I see her, that's it. It's on. Like, I'll either be all in, like, without any doubts at all, or I'll know that maybe this isn't it. And so, worst case, I go to Philippines, spend 10 days with her, and we have a great time, and maybe it's not it. But I doubt that that's it. I can already tell that, like, she is so really caring for me and like falling in love with me too. I can already see it, and I am too with her. So yeah, so if you're a guy, it's a huge step, but it's worth it. There's a lot of a little anxiety again because I haven't seen her, and I say the same things a lot every day. Similar things. About my feelings, about I'm not patient. I want to see her sooner. I'm a little anxious financially. It's a little burden on me. I'm anxious because if it does go south and like she's not like who I thought she was, and I mean, I guess that's possible, but 2 months of talking on video and seeing her all the time, I doubt it. But I mean, I never been in this situation before where I'm falling in love with a girl who I haven't physically been around. You know what I mean? So again, it's possible, but there's definitely a leap of faith. There's a risk, but then it could be really good. I think she really is the girl I'm talking to. She really is. I see her all the time on video. I met all her family, her sister, her mom and dad, and their brothers, and so I think it's really real. But I mean, I'm just saying things that I don't know. I never done this before. But if you're doing this, it's the same thing. It's going to be the same for you. You're going to meet somebody, and you know, like they're over there, we're here. If you really start to care for them and you start to fall in love with them, it's scary. You know what I mean? It's not like that. So anyway, but I know where I came from. I wasn't happy. Since I met Emmy, we've been talking. I've been happier. I got some joy back, mojo back, kind of whatever. I heard that on a movie the other night. Yeah, mojo back. I feel, a little bit of joy and hope. You know what I mean? So I know there's risk, but whatever. The worst case is I'm back where I started. I'll probably have to start dating in America and the dating scene again, and maybe I don't know. Anyway, but I don't want to do that. I want Emmy Rose, this beautiful Filipino woman who I really love, falling in love with. I want her to be my wife, and she wants me to be her husband. So anyway, I'm saying all to say there's a lot to this. It's not the normal, meeting somebody. This is totally different than anything you'll ever do. If you decide to do this, it's something that this is totally different. You know what I mean? Huge commitment. Of course, I'm on video with her all the time. So do I know her? Yeah. I'm a pretty good judge of character. I think I know her pretty well already. 2 months, I know her sentiment, I like her demeanor, her temperament. She's funny, she's got a sense of humor. Like she really does care for me. I can see it in her face, you know, like in what she says to me, and she's generally considerate and caring. She really is, you know. She wants a good life too. She wants a husband. She's tired. Emmy is tired of the dating scene and guys that don't want to be serious and that can't protect or provide for her, or that really care for her, that want to be faithful to her. A lot of her boyfriends are cheating on her. She's done with all that. So she wants something different too. And she found it in me, an American guy. So I'm talking to a Filipino woman and she's talking to a foreigner. They call them foreigners there. So she's talking to a guy from America, which over there, their family is excited that she met an American guy. Of course, they think we're all mega rich over here, but we're not. But in light of that country, we all, even the poorest of us, are really rich compared to a lot of them. But so they're happy. I met her dad. He doesn't speak English, but Emmy talked to her dad about me and the kind of man I am, and he's happy for his daughter. He wants his daughter to marry me, like based on what he knows now. And I haven't met the family yet. I met him on video. You know, when I say something, Emmy will say something to them, and she'll talk to them in their language, you know. Yeah, so this is so different, you know what I mean? And this whole process is different. I think everything will, in my mind, if you do this is what I'm thinking. In my mind, everything will settle down once I see her. All of the questions and the doubts that I have now, even though I see her all the time on video, but once I physically spend time with her, all that's going to go away. And you'll see it. I'm going to vlog this journey all the way. When I get to the airport, when I land, and I'm going to be landing in Korea, in Seoul, and then I'm going to be landing in Cebu, and she's going to meet me at the airport. Once I see her at the airport and I give her a hug and I kiss her, I'm gonna know, you know what I mean? So, and you all are gonna see it, and you're gonna see it and say, you know, like, and tell me what you think when that happens. That's over 3 months away, but yeah. So I guess today is, I miss Emmy one. I miss her more and more, and I should have booked a ticket earlier. So if you're a guy and you book it way out to save a lot of money, but then you meet somebody you really like, you're gonna wish that maybe you booked it sooner, even though it costs more. That's just my experience so far. 2 is, it's possible. You can go outside the country, get a passport, make sure you have a passport. It takes 3 months, or you can spend more money and get it right away. It's possible and it's doable. You know what I mean? You don't have to have tons of money, because I don't. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of, I say, take a step of faith. There's a lot of uncertainties. You know what I mean? Because they're way over there and we're here. But the more I talk with her, the more I know she really does love me. And I think she already thinks of me as her husband, and I already think of her as my wife. But there's a lot of uncertainties. It's not like, again, like we just met somebody here. We know. But now when you're talking to somebody overseas, it's totally different. Even if you're talking to them on video all the time, it's still like, you know, like you haven't met in person. So that's all real too. But I think it's worth it. If you're a guy like me and you weren't happy and you were tired of the dating scene, and you haven't met anybody who wanted to be serious, take a leap of faith and find a country, and find a girl, and go on an adventure. Find a wife overseas. Maybe you'll meet somebody. The odds of meeting somebody are going to be tough. I was on that dating app for a few weeks, and I'm like, oh, this is just so tiresome. But then Emmy came on, and so here we are. So yeah, so okay, I guess I talked long enough, but my encouraging word today is that it's possible. If you're a guy watching and you want to go overseas and leave the United States, go overseas and search for a wife, it's possible. But there's a lot that comes with it. But I think in the end, I always say this, it's going to be worth it. If I didn't believe it was going to be worth it, I wouldn't do any of this. You know what I mean? The more I talk with Emmy all the time, the more I care for her, the more I'm falling in love with her, the more it absolutely is worth it. I feel like my wife's on the other side of the world. I need to go get her. You know what I mean? So if you're on the fence and you're thinking about doing this, take a leap of faith, but it comes with a lot. You know what I mean? But then just remember, it could be worth it. I look at Emmy all the time, and she's so beautiful. Look at my Facebook page. You'll see pictures of her. She's so beautiful, right? Her being my wife, I would be so honored, right, to be able to be her husband, to love her, take care of her, maybe have children, probably with her. I never thought I would have children, you know, at this stage of my life, but if she's like, I want what you want, she really does mean that too. But I know that she wants a daughter or a son or whatever, so I'm like, maybe we'll do that, you know, so after we get married. So yeah. So thoughts for today is I miss Emmy a lot. I should have booked a ticket earlier. Remember, guys, if you decide to do this, think about that. You know, you could save money if you book it way out, but when you meet somebody, you start to like them, you're like, maybe I should have changed that. So just think about that. And enjoy this day. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I got to work later at 5 to close, delivering food and stuff and sandwiches. And I got some more hours this week because I need more money, right? So, and I'm excited. I wish she was with me right now, but she's not. And she's worth the wait. 2 months of talking to her and everything that we have already, she's worth the wait. And so anyway, listen, enjoy this beautiful day. I'm Bobby from the Berkshires, and I'm going to enjoy this day. Take care of yourself. Go get some lunch. Is it around lunchtime? Yeah, it's late lunch. You guys go get some lunch. I'm going to go get some lunch, and then we will talk soon, okay?